is quite a beautiful morning, and you know what's crazy? Running the heater in the middle of June, but I'm loving this weather. Aside from that stint we had without rain, I really love these cooler temperatures. This morning, I came out to the chicken coop to check on everything, and you know what? I heard little peeping sounds. Hello, Mama. Let's go see the babies. I counted 6 babies in there this morning, and the funny thing is that all but one of them is black, and I don't know how in the world we ended up with black baby chicks because none of our other chickens are black as baby chicks. It's just very interesting. We just stuck that little piece of cardboard there to help keep the babies in because one of the little babies got out of the nest and couldn't get back in. So I don't know if I'm going to end up trying to move her to maybe a chicken tractor or something. And what's crazy about it is I was so close to thinking that those babies weren't going to hatch. But apparently I either got the date kind of wrong or, you know, nature just does what nature does. But so far they all look nice and healthy, and we'll see how many we actually end up with. Pretty exciting. So I think what I'm going to do is move Mama and the babies to a chicken tractor, and that way they can just have some food and water and the babies can be safe to explore a little bit, and then maybe just give that like a week and then let her go back to the flock. At least with the chicken tractor, they'll still be in constant connection with the rest of the chickens, so it shouldn't hopefully have any integration problems, and she won't be out there in the chicken tractor that long anyway. You want to move, Mama? I just think Mama's going to be so much more comfortable and have so much more room, and those little babies can do some moving around. They're just really stuffed in there. Hopefully I don't get pecked too much. She is a little vicious, which I don't blame her. If I had cute baby chicks, I would be too. Oh, one popped out. You're all right, Mama. This is gonna work out a lot better too, because now I can put out food and water for the babies and not have to worry about the other chickens eating it. It's so amazing watching how Mama and the baby chicks interact. You know, usually we buy chicks from the hatchery or whatever, and there's a whole element that you forget naturally takes place, and to like actually see it and experience it. This is something that I've wanted to experience for the longest time, and it's just so cool to actually finally have a mama hen and her babies. And obviously it adds a level of sustainability to our chickens that we've been looking for. I just can't get enough of it. It is the coolest thing. There's still 3 eggs in here that haven't hatched yet, and I think I'm gonna give them a day or 2 more and then candle them and see if anything's actually happening there. Because the reality is I don't want to leave them here in this chicken tractor any longer than I have to. I want them to start going ahead and mingling with the flock and letting Mama teach the babies how to handle the other chickens in the pecking order, and her putting the other chickens in their place. But Tell you what, that is a day that is going to make me so nervous, is the day that I let them out of this chicken tractor. It's actually looking like it's going to rain. Hopefully not, because I have several things I want to do. One of which is to go ahead and put some kind of like ramp or steps up into the chicken coop. I heard you. You miss me? I have to add a few more bricks or something underneath it to kind of stabilize it. But the whole reason that I decided to use these paver stones is because someone on Chicken Forum said that when the mama chicken goes to the top of the ramp, sometimes the babies, or I guess a lot of times the babies, don't realize they need to just go up the ramp, and they go underneath the ramp and can kind of get stuck down there. So you need to make sure every evening when you know the chickens are going to bed for the night that you come out and make sure all the babies go in. So hopefully this will help avoid some issues with that. But I really like the idea of using the paving stones anyway, because it's really quick and easy to do and you don't have to build anything. And it should technically last forever. I was also reading that another common misconception, and it was a misconception of mine as well, was that because of the way, say, nesting boxes a lot of times have a lip on them, the babies, once the mom and the babies leave the nest, you think, well, how are mama and babies going to get back in the nest? And they, from what I read, they don't need a nest. In fact, mama will just take the babies into the coop and pick like a corner of the coop or something, and then just huddle down with the babies there. I know you're determined to hatch some baby chickens, but it's not happening. Be nice. Be nice. No bite. Oa has a pretty severe walking deformity. His right foot turns inward, so much so that he's constantly stepping on his other foot. Sometimes he can like walk foot in front of foot, kind of like a lady with high heels on, but most of the time it just really gets in his way and he'll just give up walking and just sit down. Because of Oa's deformity, I don't think he's going to be able to defend himself very well if I try to combine him with the flock. He's probably just always going to be on his own, kind of like Uni and Finn was. I've talked a little bit before about how I've had numerous genetic deformities and stuff with our salmon Faverolles, and at this point I don't think it would be wise to breed them anymore.
No bombas, everything is easy. You come around. Hold on now. Hold on.
Let's go check on Mama and the babies and see how they're doing. Looks like they're all snug as a bug, and I bet Mama is just exhausted after a long day of all those little babies. It was a successful day.